everybody, welcome to another Pick a Crystal reading. Today's Pick a Crystal reading is going to be a little bit different than what I'm used to doing. I don't normally pre-pull the cards. I just have a selection of crystals and I go ahead and shuffle and pull the cards as I move through. But today I was pulled to do it a little bit different. So I hope you guys like it. So today's video is just going to be on what you need to hear right now, if there's a message that a spirit guide wants to communicate to you, or if there's just something that you've been looking for clarity, something that you've been contemplating, and that you're just looking for that message. This could be the way that that message wants to make its way to you. So the first pile, we have a clear quartz. The second pile, we have an amethyst. And for the third pile right over here, we have a selenite crystal. So go ahead and use your intuition, take a deep breath, and go with your instinct with your first selection. Pick the pile that you are most drawn to, that is calling out to you. You can go by the number or by the crystal, or whatever you are feeling. You can even close your eyes and whatever number pops up in your head, you can go with that one. So if you still need a moment, feel free to pause the video. Otherwise, let's get started. The timestamps will be in the description box below, so you guys can go ahead and fast forward to your pile. Okay, so the following reading is going to be for those of you that selected pile number 1, the clear quartz crystal. Let's see what we have. Okay. Okay, so we have the 10 of fire, the 2 of fire, and the chariot. Okay, so right away I see that you are working really hard. You've been really pushing yourself and working nonstop, it feels, for something that you feel is going to make you better. You know, you're trying to really come out on top, be successful with something, beat out any competition that may be in your way, you know, just really determined to succeed, really having a focus on what it is that you're trying to get to your goal and concentrating your energies on reaching that goal. So it seems, you know, the chariot represents victories that have to do with self-mastery and willpower. You see how you are on this giraffe and the giraffe is tall, so it's like you know exactly what you want. You can see it perfectly. You have your eyes set right at it. And you are taking the steps, creating the plan, really focusing on reaching whatever it is that you want to do and reach. You are just really mentally ready to do whatever it takes to get there. And it seems like you may be overburdening yourself and not really taking into consideration your emotional well-being, being pushed to the side in order for you to achieve whatever this vision is, whatever it is that you want to get to. It seems like you are just really heavily focused on it. It may be burdening you in other areas or causing you to feel stress, or I'm also getting the feeling that you feel like it's now or never. And the situation, the times are really pressing. Like you really, whatever this is that you're really focused on, you feel like you really just need to do this because maybe you feel like something, like you're on a time limit or you're on a time budget. And it's like if you don't do this and you don't do it right and you don't do it now, then you feel like you're going to fail or you're going to let somebody down. Or so it just feels like you're doing something and you're focusing on something and you're really concentrating your energy on getting a particular result, but it's because you feel some type of restraint, some type of time limitation, and like you just have to, almost like you're forced to be concentrating this hard because to achieve a particular result. Or maybe it's taking a toll on other areas of your life, like your emotional well-being or your health, etc. So let's see what these are. So we have Knight of Bows, Three of Vessels, and Three of Bows. Okay, so yes. Okay, so this is kind of really in line with what I was saying. It's like you are super determined, and determination does lead you to success, but sometimes at a personal cost, like what is showing here with the Ten of Fire. You may be experiencing impatience and just really wanting to change things quickly, and you may feel like you are boldly leaping where others may fear and tread lightly. You don't. You jump right in, and you even can have like a competitive type of spirit. And maybe this is just what you feel needs to be done at this time in order to leave old ways behind. You feel like you are suffering in some area, but you understand that this is just part of this process and that you're moving through this to get to something that's going to be more desirable. This is just part of the process, and it seems like maybe you are understanding of that. You are so determined to change direction that you are willing to go through this discomfort for now. I just feel like you're someone that you just have a really great understanding. Like you have definitely reached a point of self-mastery in your thoughts and your feelings that, maybe you've just been through enough that you're at a place right now where you just feel like you understand the ebb and flow of life. You understand, that things are cyclical by nature. There's going to be trials and tribulations in life as well as blessings and gifts. And maybe right now you may be experiencing the trial and tribulations part, but understand that those blessings and gifts are definitely making their way towards you if they're not there already. Or maybe this is something that you're learning in the process of learning, or something that you've already come to understand and embrace about life. And if you find yourself in a really tough situation, then that's probably part of the message that wants to be communicated to you right now. You may be in a position where you're working hard, but you're seeing that your cup is, instead of looking at the cup half empty, look at it half full. Maybe life can be tough sometimes, but we're here, we're alive. You have the ability to live and to create opportunities for yourself, create better pathways for yourself. You know what I mean? You're breathing. You have the ability and opportunity to take life in whatever direction you want to. So even when something feels hard, you can even find the blessing in that. The fact that, yeah, life can be hard, but I'm here and I'm alive and I'm able to find the loophole, and I'm able to find the blessing in disguise and grow and learn and evolve and create something different for myself and create something different if you're not happy with where you are currently. And that in and of itself is a blessing. Life is a blessing. And we have to celebrate life fully and have gratitude. Because through these feelings of gratitude is how you attract better for yourself, how you remain in a high vibration, a high frequency. Because it's through these trials and tribulations that we can even truly feel joy and be present in that emotion. So this is a fulfillment card. You're definitely going to reach this goal that you want. You are receiving nourishment from a spiritual source, and it's giving you inner security and joy. And you can be assured that you are going to feel fulfilled and that your goals and your desires will be reached. You're definitely on the right path. The spark you have within you that is definitely is propelling, and it's making its way to its target, and you're gonna get there. And it's almost like you've reached a certain level of self-mastery within you, or you are working towards this level of self-mastery. Either you're in the process of it, or you've already experienced enough to be in it, to have this clarity already. It allows success to just flow so freely, so effortlessly, so gracefully. You know, you have this balanced energy and this focus that's gonna really help you always reach the goals that you are committed to. And your fulfillment and your journey is even going to be so obvious to others that it's going to inspire others to also go on their own path of discovery and find true fulfillment. So this is definitely very, very beautiful. And then you got number 44. So the number 44 might be of significance. And you got the Merciful Mother Jamal. It says, "This oracle brings you a message. There is a shift taking place now in a matter of great importance to you. From justice to mercy. This is your path, your destiny, and your blessing, now opening up before you. It may be a particular matter, however, it likely includes your entire life orientation. You are being granted refuge, respite, and shelter from the storms of struggle and doubt, and being given a divine sanctuary of safe harbor. You shall find that the unraveling of the struggle and pain now happens through tenderness, a gentler approach. You are being asked to take stock of your own thoughts and attitudes. Having to be tough and play hardball in the past has served its purpose, yet this oracle comes to you with guidance to become softer in your way and your attitude. Don't fear that if you suddenly give yourself a break, all of your discipline, hardness, toughness, and suffering will go to waste. But now there is no reason to continue in that way. It is time to learn another way. You are strong enough now to become gentle. If there is a foe or fight in your life, ask for the Mother of Mercy to bless it into resolution. You are being told now that you can stand your ground and remain in your strength without having to become aggressive or hard. You have more power than you realize, and it is in your being. It is not in your ability to control others or manipulate situations, for such actions are unworthy of a being of your magnitude and are unnecessary for your success. You are also being given the message that your prayers are powerful. Although action in the world is a part of your soul purpose and plan, when you pray, have conviction that your prayers are real and are being heard. Pray carefully and thoughtfully. Be present and speak as if you are speaking to your dearest, oldest, and most influential and powerful friend, because of course that is exactly what you're doing. Pray from the heart and trust in the power of your prayers. There is no limit to what you can pray about. Nothing too unspiritual or unworthy. Nothing, so just pray. This oracle brings you the message that the great power of compassion is reaching for you, that it wants to help you, but it is waiting for you to ask. So ask, and you shall receive. So this may mean that, you know, you're just so focused and so driven to reach this particular goal that maybe you're like being really hard and or harsh, or just like not caring about who you might be affecting or trampling over or ignoring. Maybe in the past you've had to be aggressive in order to get what you want, but now you're allowed to be more gentle. You can allow yourself to take a break and to be okay with the cyclical nature of life. Maybe you're going so hard and you're pushing through because you don't want to drop the ball, or you don't want to come to a point that you feel like it's a loss. Or it's time to understand the cyclical nature of life. And in understanding that and in being okay with that, you're reaching a certain level of mastery. Because I feel like you're the type of person that you are very goal oriented, and whenever you have your eyes on something, you will do whatever it takes to get there, but at a cost. Even in life's hard moments, have gratitude, and you will really find true fulfillment. Because not only will you be reaching your goals and being victorious in that way, but now you're also at peace inside and within yourself. You're definitely someone that gets what they want. You jump right in, even if it's difficult, even if it's hard or unsettling and upsetting to others, even if you have to be the bad guy, the rebel. But with this oracle card, it's saying to, you know, take a gentler approach. It's okay. Take a break. That is where the lesson is. where you're trying to run away from, trying to not do. That's actually where the lesson lies. So yeah, I hope that made sense to you guys. For those of you that selected this pile, thank you so much for watching. I hope it served you and brought you whatever you needed to hear at this moment to feel truly connected and truly powerful as you are. Okay, so thank you so much. Until next time, bye guys. Hey guys, this next reading is going to be for those of you that selected pile number 2, the Amethyst. So let's see what you guys got. The Call, 5 of Earth, and King of Fire. So the call. So right now you are being called to make a judgment, to really start realizing in your life what you're passionate about. It's time for you to really move in the direction of what makes you want to be creative and use your self-expression for purposes that are going to be useful. What's inspiring to you? It feels like right now you may be feeling like a dissatisfaction of life, or just emptiness, just unhappiness, maybe feeling like blah, like whatever, like just a dullness. And it's because you may be moving in the wrong direction, or you may be stuck doing something that you just don't love or you're not passionate about. And in order for you to find this fire and reignite this and be connected to this, you need to follow that call and make a judgment and get on that path. So we have the King of Vessels, Ace of Bows, and the 3 of Arrows. King of Vessels. So the heron is known to be the guardian of many esoteric secrets, and it is said to stand at the gateway between life and death and to act as a mediator on the soul's journey. It also has a reputation of being gifted with psychic perception and reflection, which, is probably why it's right there under judgment. This is pretty much coincides with what the call is. It's trying to show you the way. It's trying to show that you need to find your place, which may be causing these feelings, of emptiness or unfulfillment or unhappiness. But with the Ace of Bows, it's saying that you need to find that spark for life again. Everything that we go through, that we experience, that may be perceived as being a negative thing, it's for a reason. You're going through this and it might suck, but it's showing you something. You need to rekindle that spark that's at the start of process and creation and empowerment. Something that it's going to take skill, effort, commitment, and persistence. But it's also going to come with enlightenment. So wherever there's challenge, there's opportunity. And this always leads to a deeper awareness of the part we play in the greater scheme of things. So don't feel like, you don't have any talent or you're not good at anything. It's just that you're not happy with what you're doing. And naturally, when we're not doing enough of what we want to be doing or what we're passionate about or what we care about, you might seem like you're no good, because that's just simply not what fits for you. And you are going to be great at something, but it has to be something that you're willing to put effort and energy into. And in order for us to truly do that, it has to be something that we love. No one is going to get up in the morning and be super happy and stoked to go do something that they absolutely hate. You have to be prepared to learn new skills if that's what it takes. Maybe you're scared of starting over, but it's okay. If that's what it takes, go for it, do it. We adapt. We're adaptable to changing environments, okay? So you just have to focus and retune your instincts to the next task that's waiting for you to take action on. And with the Three of Arrows, so this says jealousy. So this can mean, different things. This is a general reading. So this can be jealous of a person, maybe a broken heart, a broken dream. But usually feelings of envy or jealousy, it comes from feelings of loss. Maybe someone feels these things towards you, or maybe you are feeling envious or jealous towards someone else. Maybe you don't understand why it seems that some people can have more or can have it all, and you don't. This could also be regarding a relationship that you have, maybe with a fire sign, which can be an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, that it just went bad. Someone is jealous or someone has betrayed you. There's just a heartbreak around this particular situation. Maybe the relationship just went bad, something happened, whether it was betrayal or not. There's just really bad feelings surrounding this relationship. Maybe this relationship is what's holding you back, and you need to get away from this relationship, and that's what's going to help you get on the right path. So maybe you're feeling, empty or low because of emotions that are creating fear, jealousy, or envy between inside of yourself or between people. It could be that you have a broken heart, or it could be that you're comparing yourself to somebody that you feel has it all, and you're wondering, why are some people so lucky? How come other people have nothing? Or how come other people have to work way harder than some? And you just feel maybe like it's just not fair. But it's time for you to take that energy, if this is how you're feeling, and refocus that energy, because that's a strong energy. So if you just take that same intense energy and refocus it and use it as motivation, as encouragement, and flip it into your own life to find that which motivates you and inspires you and makes you excited to get up and act, and brings out this this creativity in you to get up and be bold. This energy of jealousy or feeling envious, or, it's just not good energy. Obviously it's not good energy. You can use it for good. Use it to let it spark something within you. Let it move you in a different direction. Follow the call and use that intense energy and turn it into something good. Turn it into something positive. We all have it in us to sit down and reflect and really find meaning in the course of our life and how it's all turning out and how it's all going. We all have this. We all can do that. Don't feel like you're left out or something, or, you can't get messages. You definitely can. We all have the spiritual side that is trying to show us the way. So connect to that side of yourself, and you'll see that you will be able to take all of this intense energy and shift it in a way that's going to be positive, in a way that's going to be beneficial for you, that it's going to shift everything. And instead of looking at something so negatively and continuing going down that path, you're going to switch it up, and you're going to use that same energy and pick yourself up and put yourself on a path that you can be your best self in, that you can reflect your true potential and what you really have to offer in this world. So you got the Hand of Fatima. That's number 43, so that may be of significance to you. So it says, you are giving birth to more spirit than you have ever held before. During such times, a divine midwife can be helpful and supportive. This is Fatima, radiant daughter of the great beloved, who reaches from the skies, who reaches up from within your body, from deep within the earth, and brings you the gift of protection, grace, and love. You are safe, you are held, and you are bound within her warmth. She has received your prayers, and she honors your devotion to life, to love, and to growth. She will help you. Ask for her blessing daily. She responds to the feeling behind the words, and she responds instantly, beyond time and space. In fact, she has responded even now, perhaps before you even knew she was needed. This oracle brings you the guidance that what is being born in your life right now, in your own conscious as a seed, perhaps of a new way of being, a new idea, belief system, philosophy, or sense of self, is going to come to maturity under the loving protection of the Divine Mother. You are also being asked to heed your intuition and instincts. Have some discernment about who you involve yourself with and how you choose to use your time and energy. Allow yourself to feel Fatima's guidance and comfort in you by giving yourself permission to be nurtured. Through your own choices and the people or situations you say yes or no to in life. This is a way to honor her presence and allow her to help you, which she wishes to do when always possible. Love is all things you see, and that means saying no can mean saying yes to something greater. So give yourself permission to say your no and yes as dictated by your heart. This oracle also brings you the message that your body is sacred and worth your attention. You do not have to become obsessed. You do not have to push or judge your body, but you can honor him or her as a sacred animal through which your spirit creates soul and expresses itself in the world. This is a truly wonderful and amazing gift, extraordinary and yet fraught with challenge. The spirit can be powerful. Sometimes it can be hesitant too, enough to really engage with the body and come to life. This oracle also comes with guidance. Giving your body rest and healing is most beneficial at this time. There are symptoms you are experiencing, fuzzy-headedness to tiredness and aches and pains, as well as shifts in body temperature that seem unbalanced. These are all directly related, if not solely, to the interaction of your spiritual essence with your sacred animal body. These will even out under Fatima's grace and protection, like two housemates learning to live together and enhance each other, rather than distract and annoy each other with their quirks and differences. This settling in process will happen all the more easily when you ask for Fatima's help. This oracle also advises that if you ask for help and protection in any matter, it will be granted. There is no exception to this rule. There is nothing you have done that has made you unworthy of divine intervention, grace, and love. Not one thing, ever. Ask, trust, and receive. So I'm going to go ahead and read the sacred honoring ritual. So follow along if you guys feel pulled to do so or have the time to do so. I highly recommend it. So place one hand on your heart and one on your belly and say the following out loud. Fatima, who loves me unconditionally, bless me with your hands of protection and your radiant grace. May I love my body and live my divinity in totality. My spirit is my body. My body is my spirit. Repeat slowly and carefully 3 times and then rest if you wish to. So I'll go ahead and repeat it for you guys. Fatima, who loves me unconditionally, bless me with your hands of protection and your radiant grace. May I love my body and live my divinity in totality. My spirit is my body. My body is my spirit. Fatima, who loves me unconditionally, bless me with your hands of protection and your radiant grace. May I love my body, my divinity in totality. My spirit is my body. My body is my spirit. I think that's a beautiful card, and I think that it definitely resonates and goes with the rest of this. You may be experiencing, a rocky or rough situation. You may be experiencing yourself as less than. It may be causing feelings of jealousy or envy because you feel like you aren't enough. But as you already know through that oracle message, you are more than enough, and you have always been more than enough. It's just a matter of getting yourself to see it. But I definitely see this situation is going to spark something within you. It's a calling. It's telling you, it's showing you that a change definitely in perspective needs to be made. And through that connection with spirit and through introspection and reflection, you're going to find that which sparks your soul and that which you feel passionate about. You're being guided, you're being protected, your spirit guides are right there with you. See? They're right there with you. They're giving you their hand, telling you, we're here, we see you, you're guided, you're protected. You're not alone. So receive the messages, receive the signs, and you will see your whole life shift in a better direction. You have to raise your frequency by by being grateful for everything you have for this life and redirect that energy of loss. It reminds me of a quote. It says, when a flower doesn't bloom, you don't blame the flower, you blame its environment. So I just felt like I needed to share that, okay? So if you chose pile number 2, the amethyst, I truly hope that you got something out of this, that this has served you. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye guys. Okay, so the following reading is going to be for those of you that selected pile number 3, the Celestite crystal. Let's see what's coming up for you guys. Okay, so we have the 4 of fire, the 6 of water, and the hermit. So what I'm getting with this is maybe right now is a time where you need to be in celebration mode and party mode. Maybe something is coming up, some kind of celebration or something to celebrate, something to be excited about, happy about, but you aren't feeling it. Maybe it's time for you to be social and you know, go to a birthday party, go to a wedding or some kind of, you know, celebration where you're going to have to be social and be with people, and maybe you just don't want to. You just want to kind of stay in and be alone and reflect. So it can be that. Remember, this is a general reading, so I'm going to get multiple messages. So it can be that, or it can be that you are reflecting on accomplishments or reflecting on, you know, some well-deserved rewards or milestones or special times and successes that you received in the past. And maybe you're trying to figure out what it all really means. You're trying to analyze these things and like, wow, you know, I've reached, you know, such high levels of success, or what others can perceive as being successful, and you're trying to see if it has any deeper meaning within you, or you're trying to see how it has affected you. Let's see. Let's get some more insight with these cards, see what these cards are saying. Okay, so we have the Page of Bows, the Knight of Stones, and the Page of Stones. So with the Page of Bows, this can be an indication that you are someone that has accomplished a lot. You know, you can be someone that's perceived as being a prodigy, or someone that's perceived as being extraordinary. Because of these things, you may have been widely recognized and widely honored. The Knight of Stones can represent that you are a reliable and a robust person who takes care of the details and will get the job done. You're someone that has skills. You see things through and you take pride in your work. You're very healthy and very physically active. Another way that this could be perceived is that you're reminiscing and looking back at a time that you were more active and you were more accomplished and more fulfilled. And for some reason now in your life, you're in a position where you are retreating from too much activity and you're just looking back at the times that you were able to have all of that energy. That, or it's time for you to kind of take a step back on this go, go, go energy and really sit down and reflect. It's time for introspection. You are craving that. You have to feel accomplished, maybe within yourself. Maybe you've accomplished a lot of material things, a lot of amazing things. Maybe you just feel like something is missing, or you're just craving a deeper connection with yourself, and you're really trying to, maybe this is something you've never really done and you feel like a beginner in this area of actually sitting down and being reflective and being introspective and connecting with that other part of yourself. You know, you're probably someone that's so well experienced and so well accomplished that people think that you're like a master, but when it comes to introspection and finding that connection, that deep connection to yourself, it's like you're a beginner. You know, you're just learning the ropes. So this is going to require for you to just set practical goals for every day. You might be a really busy person, and that's why you always have like this go, go, go energy. You have so much energy, and that's why you're really well accomplished, but it's time to slow down. It's definitely time to slow down. That's the message for you, is take it easy, slow down. It's time for you to find a deeper connection, a deeper meaning within yourself, because maybe you are craving something and you don't know what it is, and it is that connection to spirit that you are probably craving. So you do want to go into a state of reflection and meditation and observing and finding meaning and finding connection within yourself. So you got number 21. So number 21 can be a significance to you. And this is the sacred phoenix heart. So it says, love guides us through travels that seem improbable, if not impossible. It does not shy away from any challenge, from any cause. It cannot. It's just love's way. Love says to us, there is always another way. You are receiving this guidance now. Perhaps you're scratching your head, or you're in your deepest despair because you appear to have met a dead end, a frowning no, or a dismissive laugh upon your quest to bring love alive. So then, do you choose to believe in love, or in death of sorts your heart faces? Your heart shall rally. I choose death because that is the portal to new life, and so it is wise, you see, but you must be brave. To be burned in love, by love, for love, will involve endurance of pain, but it will also place it in context. It is the shorter pain that is not compounded by erroneous thinking. So you are guided to accept closed doors, the death, the pain, and to let it become tinder for your fire. Cry whatever tears need to be cried so your tinder can be dry and ready to create the sparks your heart needs. The sacred phoenix, ready to die into life within you, is hungry for the fire. Let it feast so it can fulfill its potential, its divine destiny, and become born again into new form, more divinely aligned and alive than ever before. This oracle comes with a message for you. You may feel as though you have been wandering in a desert for many years with no oasis in sight. You might have been through darkness, through trials, endured confusion and uncertainty as you sought for your truth, sought divine revelation, and sought your purpose to confirm your plans. Seek no more. The answers are now given, or very soon will be, and the life, the passion, the purpose, it will all come to you in clarity. So let the life come to you. Be prepared to let the old version of your life pass away into the new life now being born. What does this mean? It means letting go of your striving, your opinions, your doubts, your despairs, and your fears. Life wants to happen through you. You don't have to do much other than get out of your own way. Love is your nature. Let it flourish, and life shall unfold accordingly. This oracle brings a particular message regarding divine timing, that significant factor in our dreams coming to life. Your time is fast approaching. It may even be now. It may seem least likely to you. There may be great darkness or confusion, and yet the unveiling of the new dawn is closest to the deepest darkness of night. Do not turn back or away from your progress. Your very next steps shall be upon hallowed ground, rendered golden by the rays of the rising sun. That's really nice. So yeah, I feel like you are looking for something. You're looking for that connection. your soul, to your spirituality, that's going to give it all meaning, that's going to really make you feel fulfilled. It seems like now is the time for something new to emerge, something different than what you're used to, an old way of living and doing things to be left behind, and now a new way is coming. And maybe you just don't want to let go of the old way. You're holding on to it, you're reminiscing, you're looking back, and you know that something new needs to come, but you may be fearful. And this is just pretty much reassuring you that this is what's meant to happen, this is part of the journey, and it's okay. So that's another way you can look at it. I hope that this reading has served you in some way, and I hope that you got something meaningful out of it. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself. Until next time. Bye, guys.